Hello, this is another video in our series of how to build your apparel decorating business. Today we're going to talk about the types of t-shirts that you would use that are the most popular, at least that I found in our business. In the beginning, like I said, when you're just getting set up and practicing and just trying to figure this out, go to Walmart, go to Sam's, go to Hobby Lobby, and you can just buy whatever they have. But as your business starts to develop a little bit and you want to have options for your customers, there are three types of t-shirts that I think that you should consider. Probably I would suggest getting a sample of each of these. I'm not sure. Like we had a very large showroom where we had lots of samples for customers to come in and touch and feel, and we had many different types of t-shirts for customers to choose from. But we found that these were the three levels that most people would fall within. The first level of shirt is your inexpensive shirt. When somebody comes in and they want, in our business, they wanted 100 shirts to be printed to give away to the students on testing day or whatever. So they're not wanting a high-end shirt. They're wanting a shirt that is going to be as least expensive as possible. What we found is that when we had the samples for customers, there is what you call the low-level 100% cotton shirt. The Gildan 5000 is the style number. The Gildan 2000. There's maybe 10-cent difference between those two. The Gildan 2000 is a little bit better shirt, but both those shirts have like a coarse feeling to them because it's what's called carded cotton, and it has kind of a coarse feeling to it. Most customers, when they came in and was wanting an inexpensive shirt, they almost always would choose a 50-50 shirt, 50% polyester, 50% cotton. And so that is the shirt that we would go to when someone just wants a regular t-shirt, doesn't want to pay extra for a higher grade or higher end type shirt. I'm going to give you three style numbers here. And I'm going to put all these shirts, links to all these shirts I'm talking about today on the Sanmar site. Our kind of go-to was the Gildan 8000. It's a Gildan branded shirt, and it's 50-50. Sometimes you'll find that you're needing a orange shirt and they don't have any of a particular size, so you need to go to a different one. And there's not really a whole lot of difference between these three shirts I'm giving you in that low end 50-50 style shirt. The other brand we would go to is the Port Authority brand. Now that is a Sanmar house brand, kind of like your Kroger brand or Great Value brand for Walmart. But it's a fine shirt. It's there's not a whole lot of difference between it and the Gildan shirt. But a few people have heard of Gildan, so that's why we kind of went with that first. But the style number for this Sanmar 50-50 shirt is the PC55. And like I said, there's not a whole lot of difference between it and the Gildan shirt. And then our third shirt, if they were out of that one, was the Jerseys 29M. It's also a 50-50 shirt. Just our experience, or at least our thought, was that jersey shirt sometimes tended to have a little more irregularities. The necks, particularly, getting it on the platen, sometimes you'd see that the neck is not sewn perfect, but it may have just been a random thing. But so we kind of went Gildan 8000 was our first choice. The Port Authority PC55 was our second choice, and the Jerseys 29M was our third choice. Keep in mind that Port Authority is a Sanmar brand, so you're not going to find it anywhere else. The Gildan brand and the Jerseys brand, you're going to find it almost any wholesaler. When the customer wanted a little bit better shirt, well, by the way, on those 50-50 shirts, we paid in the range of between $1.95 and $2.10 most of the time when I was in the business. When you look at these links they're putting on, or I'm putting down below, when you click on those, it's going to give you a price, but that's the retail price, which you can expect to pay usually is about half of that price. We did quite a bit of volume, so we were on some discounted programs. So when you first start, you may pay more than that in a $2 to $2.10 range. But when you see the prices suggested on those links, keep in mind you're going to pay half that when you open up an account with Sanmar. The next level up would be what is called a combed ring spun cotton shirt. The comb ring spun cotton shirt is softer. It's thinner as well, but a lot of people like that in a higher end shirt. Um, our first go to was the DT 6000, the District Threads 6000. Again, that is a Sanmar brand. Actually, most people, when they touch and felt that one, they like that one better than the two name brands. It tended to have a little bit softer feel to it. All three of theirs have a pretty soft feel to them. These three shirts I'm giving you here. So our go-to was this DT 6000 District Thread 6000 because it was about almost $1 cheaper than the Bella Canvas shirt, which is the 3001. On Sanmar, it's the BC 3001, and on other sites they don't. Sometimes it's just the 3001. And then the next level, 100% comb ring spun cotton shirt is also a very nice shirt. So any of those three, again, sometimes these three shirts come in a lot more fashion colors than your basic t-shirts. Sometimes the customer picked a particular shirt because they liked a particular color that only that brand made. But oftentimes the customers would feel all three of those shirts, and there wasn't a whole lot of difference, or even the District brand was the choice, and it was almost $1 cheaper. So that's the one we usually went with, unless the customer particularly picked one of the other brands. And then the highest end shirt, just a regular t-shirt, is a shirt that's called a tri-blend. It is a blend of cotton, polyester, and rayon, and it is the absolute softest shirt, and kind of almost you become a t-shirt snob once you've wore one of these because you don't want to wear a regular shirt after that. So they're so soft. There are again three that I put below for you to look at, all on the Sanmar site. The first one, the DM130, which is again a District shirt, is a house brand for Sanmar. You're not going to find that anywhere else. And again, it's about $1 cheaper than the other two name brands. And again, it's just as soft, just as nice a shirt. All three of these are really soft, really nice shirts. The other two brands, the Bella and the Next Level, I also put below. Again, some customers might choose one over the other simply because they liked a color that one brand offered that the other one didn't. If they all three had the same color, there's not a lot of difference in how they feel. They all feel really, really nice. But keep in mind that District brand, that DM130, is about $1 cheaper than the other two. So if I was making up like a little sample kit, and I was just going to worry about t-shirts right now, because that's what you're going to sell the most of, these are the three levels I would offer. If you're talking to your customer, even if you're not going to have the samples in your hands, if you're talking to them, you can tell them they're kind of like three levels. There's the basic t-shirt, and if it was me, I would put them in a 50-50 tee if that's where they wanted to go. The next level up, what's going to cost about $1 more, is the combed ring spun cotton t-shirt. And then if they want to go up another level, which is adding about another $1, would be the tri-blend. That would be the high-end shirts. And there are lots of other different types of t-shirts that different vendors offer, but we found that 90% or 95% of our customers fell in one of these three levels as far as the type of shirt they wanted to use. So I hope this helps somebody in trying to decide what shirts you should be looking at to print on, and we'll see you hopefully on the next video.